YouTube, what's up? Day 36, 75 hard. Outside, doing my outside workout. Uh, it's pretty cold out, as you can see. This is my third time doing this, so this is usually where the boredom kicks in at. Day 36, almost at the halfway point. Um, you're feeling somewhat accomplished because you knocked out a couple of books, probably lost a couple of pounds, and you at that point where it's like, man, this is good enough, you know, it gets boring around this time. It's not fun anymore. You done past the stage where you kind of could have gave up, but you push through, and then it comes creeping up again. So a day like today, it's like you kind of want to find your why again. You know what I'm saying? And that's when you got to dig deep and be like, this is about keeping my word to myself. Even though I put some wins on the board with a few pounds lost, read a couple of books, I managed to keep my word to myself for 30 something days, despite having a new baby and getting married. Uh, so usually, life's doing 75 hard. Something always comes up. I think the first time I went through it, my mother had surgery. I think the second time I did 75 hard, I had to go to like a funeral or something like that. So it's always a point where you got to make adjustments to keep the ball rolling. And it's obviously not always easy, but this go round it's the same thing. I managed to do some things in the midst of completing my task, but I still got to push forward. And like I said, you're at that halfway mark, so you're feeling somewhat accomplished, but you're not quite at the finish line yet. So, but and then it gets, the repetitiveness gets a little boring. And then usually around like day 55, day 60, that's usually when you get excited to finish it, and it's like you're going to complete it at all costs, and you're not going to let nothing get in your way to complete that mission. But yeah, just wanted to get my thoughts on 75 hard. This is upholding the state.